Oh, there you go.
Good afternoon, Dom.
Renowned Meredith. How the
Oh,
devil are you?
I'm very well, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, good. Happy National Poetry Day to you.
Yes, and to you and yours as well. Yes,
Yeah,
we need.
kick us off with a little bit of a rhyme. Off you go.
Oh, now then, I can't think of any words, let alone ones that rhyme. Now that you've put me on the spot like that.
My name is Meredith
My,
Jones.
my name
I
is.
like to play the drums with bones.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
That was
My
decent,
name's
wasn't it?
my name's Dom, and I like swimming. Um, I don't like light switches. I prefer the ones that do the dimming. There we go.
You know what? You rescued defeat from the jaws of victory there. Oh, dear. Listen, guys, just ignore him. That's probably the
Sorry
best
about
solution.
that.
That's the best solution on this National Poetry Day of all days. Good afternoon to you all. Enough of this nonsense. We're
Hang
here
on,
to
what's
do
that? What's
National.
that? I think I can hear William Shakespeare actually crawling out of his grave to come and beat me up after that. I think.
Yeah, I can imagine. So, yeah, good afternoon, everyone. It's National Poetry Day. It's completely thrown me that. And we're having a great time. Look, down on the scroll, you're scrolling at the bottom, challenge page if you need it, bit.ly/express poetry. Got a couple
Get
of
on it.
challenges for you today, a couple of absolute stone cold bangers.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we've got 3 rules for you. Everyone's had these before, Meredith. Come on, rule number 1. What is it? You've got 5
Look,
seconds.
if we're going too fast for you, you can pause us if you like. Saying that, we are going to be doing this on the browser, then on the iPad, so you may have enough time anyway and not have to pause.
Number 2, you got 6 seconds.
If your teachers have registered, and if they haven't, then they can do that right now by going to the link that's on the screen right now. They will receive an email after this session with a certificate for all of you that have taken part in this afternoon session.
Excellent. That was 7.5. Last one. Pizza party. I'll do this one for you. Don't worry.
It's above my pay grade.
We have got creative challenges, whole school express challenges, express school challenges, which are cooking up a storm. We're going to send out an email. I've been meaning to do it all week, but it's just been so busy with live lessons that I haven't managed to do it. But we have a system whereby if you do some express school challenges and recruit some other classes to do some creativity here using Adobe Express, then you can do that 3 times and you get yourself a pizza party and also an Adobe Express Digital School Award, which is pretty cool. And there'll be loads of swag. There'll be all sorts of stuff. Probably a trip to the moon, 5-star hotel, and a day trip on a banana boat round Venus, something like that.
There we go.
There you go. Just not promising much. Not even the Earth, the universe, in fact. Right. Let's look at the challenge page. I've got it up. Why? Let's just go there. Let's just go there. Look at that. Beautiful. National Poetry Day. Why is it that when we talk about poetry, it's all like quill and ink?
I feel targeted here because I think I'm partial to a quill and ink when I'm talking about poetry. I don't know. Maybe is it we think about Shakespeare and that's how he probably used it. He didn't have a biro back then, so
no. I think he had one of those ones where you can change the color and there's like 30 colors, and then you just press the button at the top, and then
they're
brilliant.
Had one of them, I reckon. They've got a bit of a fuzzy grip on them.
Oh, lovely. Probably wrote Othello with that. Probably, I reckon in like a lime green. Anyway, whenever poets are involved, it's all like frilly white shirts and quill and ink. So there you go. Yeah. Let's have a look at it. You can use your iPad if you need to get to this page, and use your camera app to what am I even trying to say? Just
scan the QR code.
Scan the QR code. That's the one. Or you can put the short link in. But don't worry if you don't have it. It's not a big deal. Well, actually, yeah, suppose it is quite a big deal on today's.
Today, you're going to need it, guys. You're going to need it.
Yeah, you're going to need it. Yeah, so get on
the challenge page.
Yeah,
right. If you refresh it, Dom, I've put a button on the bottom of that first challenge.
Ooh.
With that poem in a Google Doc. So copying and pasting text on the iPad. This is mainly for the iPad peeps.
Oh, look at that.
So Yeah, if you're following along on the iPad like I'm going to be doing, I'll be opening up that Google Doc. Now, if you don't have a Google Docs app on your iPad, you don't need it. You can just hold your finger on that button and open it in a new tab, and it'll just open it next door. Okay, you don't need to open it up in the app.
Yeah, good skills. Right, we're going to create a video poem for this counting poem by, who's it by, Meredith?
Saint Sinister.
There you go. We'll let him have it. Saint Sinister. I have no idea. It could be Sinusure. Sinusure. Who knows? But we're going to create a video poem. Let's just call him Dave. Saint Dave.
Dave Sinister. You know Dave.
Steve Sinister. And then we're going to create a video poem with that one. That's going to be some fun, actually. It's going to be lots of fun. Loads of animation and stuff like that. And then challenge. Go on.
We haven't asked for a for shout-outs.
Where did that come from? Look at that.
Hey, we haven't asked for shout-outs. So if you're joining us this afternoon, teachers, give us a comment on YouTube or on StreamYard, or if we want to be a bit old school, send us an email. And we will read out your shout-outs. And if you put them on YouTube or StreamYard, we'll actually pop them up on the screen as well. So let us know who's joining us and from where. Okay, let's get that off because that is disturbing. Right.
It is disturbing. Challenge 2 is going to be create a haiku of your favorite number. What's your favorite number, Meredith?
It's 4.
4. Right, 4. And then we're going to make it into a cool graphic, animate from audio. That one's a lot of fun. It's easy.
Is your favorite number actually 17?
I've never honestly thought about it. I don't know.
All right.
Maybe, I don't know.
There we are.
11 today. Well, I can't remember. I probably did have a really strong favorite number when I was younger. But now that I'm over 21, they're all the same to me.
Everyone's got a favorite number. Come on.
Okay. I'll figure it out for the session. Right. Okay. Let's I'm going to share this tab instead. Am I ready to go? Am I okay to go? Yeah. Okay. So we're going to make a video. Now you can go over to the plus like all the best people do and go down to video. But if you need someone to shout it in your face, it's over here. Make a video in orange with a turtle on it. Give it a click.
Save yourself a click.
Save yourself a click. I'm going to get rid of all this video nonsense here. Don't need that because we are pros and we're going to start from scratch.
Hey, Yo, Ramsey class, how are you? Thank you, Miss Howell, for sending in your message. Good to have you with us, guys.
Right, I'm gonna rename my project because I'm the only one on live streams that ever does it, and I'm gonna put NPD video. NPD video. What does that mean? It's code. It's an unbreakable code. What is it?
Never pretend dominoes. Video.
No, come on. National Poetry Day.
Of course. Yeah, National Poetry Day. Yeah.
Wind it in. Okay. And our poem is called Counting Poem. So I'm going to go to text on the left-hand side. You can see text. Sunshine. Get that one. And then the blue kind of banner button, pill button there. Add your text. And then counting poem. Nice. Right. I'm going to put that in there. I'm not going to do anything with that at the moment. That's it. Here ended the lesson. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into media. I'm going to look at photos. And I'm just going to put counting in. See what I get.
Yeah.
What you got? Ooh, this is nice. I like this. I'm going to stretch that all the way out.
Great.
Look at this. This is brand new information for me. This is amazing. I'm going to put it right down there. That looks nice. Oh, it didn't click it to the bottom. You see with the pink lines? Nice.
That first hand isn't counting. It's just going, why, yada. That's all.
I would have got away with it if it wasn't for those
why, yada. These guys are there counting.
And then, but the only problem, I mean, give me a couple of bits of feedback on this so far, Mr. Jones. What do I need to do here?
Your font is miserable.
It is pretty miserable. All right, let's select our text.
Hey, look who we got.
Oh, yeah. Kilkeel, County Down. Hello, Mrs. Bruce class.
Yo, Mrs. Bruce class.
You know what? She was so keen. She said it twice. That's brilliant. And then I'm just, you've put me off my flow here, Mrs. Group.
Sorry.
You'll be getting a strongly worded email from me after this. And then I'm in my recommended fonts. This one looks good. And then I'm going to pop it in the middle. Hey, this Miss Group, pipe down. And then I'm gonna go back in here, and you can see just under where the font size is there. It's on 144. You've got text spacing, because I don't really want to make it smaller, but I wouldn't mind the letters to be slightly closer together. Look at that. New skills.
Top
beautiful
skills.
Right, beautiful. Why don't you just get us to there? I've still got something else to do, but why don't you get us to there?
Okay, so
unless you want me to do the next step.
Is the next step on this same scene?
It is, yeah.
Go on then. Do it.
All right, go on then. Well, this white background is pretty plain, pretty boring. So if you go to elements, go to element on the left-hand side, and then I don't know where I was from then. And then go to backgrounds. You can see on the scrolly at the top here. Go to backgrounds. And here, I mean, abstract and patterns. Yeah, that one looks good. And then I'm going to scroll down. Let's test some. Nah, not into it. So up here, nah, don't think so. I'm going to go to the replace button. Go to backgrounds again, and keep scrolling through until I see something that I actually like.
Dom, you can just keep clicking on those backgrounds, and it'll just replace them as you click on them. And you can just quickly see all these different backgrounds.
Yeah. Well, do you know what? I like the look of this one, but I've got a problem here because all of those counting fingers are obscuring this beautiful kind of landscape you can see in the background. So if only there was something I could do to get rid of that white background. Oh, there is, because I'm in Adobe Express.
Yeah. And up there, top left, Dom's best friend.
Yeah, a man's best friend. The doggy is there to remove the background. Give it a click. Yeah. Watch the stars align as they... Yes. Look at that.
Wowzers.
Wowzers. Last thing. Do you know what I could do here? Is I'm going to change the color of this text so it matches one of those blues in the background. Go to fill on the left-hand side with the text selected. And, you can guess it if you want. Just go in and do something like that. That's fine. That'll do. Yeah, nice. Go on then. iPad us up, Mr. Jones.
Right, let's jump over to the iPad to get us to that same point then. Here we go. I'm on the Adobe Express homepage on the iPad app, and we're going to be making a video. So I'm not messing around with the big plus. I'm just clicking straight on the make a video orange tile. Right. So in this first scene, we need the title, Counting Poem. So I'm going to tap on the T on the left-hand side, T. And then I'm going to use the big blue button that says add your text. Tap on that. And I'm going to type in here, Counting Poem.
Poem.
There we go. Counting Poem. Now then, that font bothers me muchly, so I'm going to change it. I can tap on View All there and see what options we've got. Love that. Cool. That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
That's good. Cool. I like this one as well. I'm going to go with that one, I think. What's that font called? Oh, yeah, Rock and Roll 1. I do like a bit of Rock and Roll 1, actually.
That is a good one, yeah.
Yeah. Right, so there's my font sorted. Let's get my background sorted then. So I'm going to go to Elements. And I go to Backgrounds. I'm just searching here for numbers. Go. Go.
Right. Numbers.
What
are you going to go for?
None of those. So I'm going to go and have a look in media instead, I think.
Let's say that might be better.
Search for numbers again.
Because that's the confusing thing sometimes, isn't it? It's like, just because it's not a background doesn't mean you can't use it as a background.
Yeah, exactly. It's just, I think that the backgrounds are designed to be a little bit simpler, more out of the way. So, some of the things that you'll see in the media won't be great because they'll be too busy. But I think these are going to work just fine. I'm going to grab this one here because there's a little gap in that bottom right-hand corner where I can pop my text. Now then, I'd like this to fill my page. So on the left-hand side, you can see there's a button that says set as page background. Tap on that. Lovely. Now then, let's get this counting poem onto. I tell you what, I'm going to use a dynamic text layout, which means that when I resize this, it's going to push it onto 2 lines like this.
Shemai, O class, Betus, primary in Bridgend. Betus?
Yeah, Shemai, O class, Betus, primary in Bridgend. Lovely. Right, there we go. So I'm going to put an outline on that. Now then, colors. I'm going to use some colors that I've got on this page. Some really nice bright colors on here.
Yeah.
So
this
for
is
the
a good
fill,
demo because you can't see this demo on the desktop. So what's
yes,
going to do?
for the fill, which is currently black, my actual font color, I'm going to tap on the pipette, the eyedropper tool up at the top of this color window. Now I'm going to drag this little circle to whichever color I want it to be. So maybe I'll go for, what should I go for, Dom? I'll go for this red, I think. It's quite a striking color. And then I'll tap on the outline color, and now I'm going to tap on the eyedropper again, and let's try maybe what's going to work well with that.
Or maybe the yellow.
Yeah, maybe the yellow is a good shot. Yeah, that's fine for me. I think this could be on a bit of a crazy angle because all of those numbers are.
Yeah.
So the final thing I'm going to do before I get shouted at is I'm going to name my project. So
he's not wrong. I mean,
and this is NPD video. Lovely. I tell you what, those numbers have got shadows around them. Can you see them? Those numbers have all got a bit of a kind of a drop shadow. So I'm going to add a shadow as well. I'm going to tap shadow. That's it. I'm done.
Now. Oh, nice. That has made a difference, actually.
Yeah, definitely.
It actually looks like it. It looks like it's, you know, on the actual image itself.
Well, it's what I was going for, really. So, right, back to Dom.
Cool.
There we go.
All right. Okay. Counting poem. Right. So do you know what? There is one thing that I probably will do on this before moving on. Is select the text, go down to animation.
Ooh.
And then what I might do is, because it's sort of like counting like the fingers and they can come up at the same time. So I'll select that typewriter one, and then and then the slider comes up, so you can click again, and then the duration. Well, actually, I don't want it to be that long. I think the whole scene is like 5 seconds, so maybe if it finishes in 4 seconds, that's probably good. Yeah, right about there. It's a bit slow, that, isn't it?
Little bit.
Yeah, maybe I'll do like 2 seconds, something like that. Yeah,
good.
That'll do. Nice. Okay, so if I go back to this page, so the first line is we breathe by seconds. Well, that's it. We breathe by seconds. So let's grab that. I've copied it. I'm going to go back to my video, and then I'm going to add a scene. Okay, so add a scene. You can see my new scenes in here. It's completely blank. So it's we breathe in seconds. So if I go to media, search photos, and go breathe. Let me just check. Oh yeah, it is spelled right. Did you change the spelling there today, Mr.
I did, yes, I did.
Good man, well done. There was a typo in there, and it could well have been my mistake. But no, to be fair though, I did copy it from. I did copy that text. I didn't type it all out.
Yeah.
Right, I'm looking for a breather. I'm going to go for this one. That's fine. Right. So what we said before was that, you know, just because you select an image from the media tab or from the photos tab and it's not a background doesn't mean you can't use it as a background. So you can either stretch this out or you can just click this button down here, set as page background. Nice. So then I'm going to go and put text in, add your text. And then because I copied it before, keep up, people, I can paste it in. We breathe by seconds. Right. And so now I'm going to reduce this down so it all goes on one line because I want it to come out of this. I'm presuming it's a lady's mouth, I think. So we breathe by seconds. Right. The font. No. just no.
Yeah.
And let's find one that's actually decent. That one looks kind of nice, actually.
Does. What's that font? I like that font.
It's decent, isn't it? Let's have a
Yeah.
click. Let's go click back. Mamelon.
Mamelon.
We breathe by seconds. Right. So that's kind of easy. And if I think I'm going to do text animation on every single one. So I'll go to animation at the bottom with my text selected. Don't forget, with my text selected. And here, ooh, the fade is nice.
That's great.
Lovely. We breathe by seconds. And actually, whatever time that's on now, duration 2.6, that is working for me. That is great. I'm into that. You can give it a little play. We breathe by seconds. Nice. There you go. That one was simple. Photo, text, animation. Jonesy,
Yeah.
get us there.
Wow. I really enjoyed that. I was just watching you there. Right. Here we go. Here's my first scene. So let's jump over to my browser and let's go to the challenge page. Here we go. So yeah, on an iPad, copying text from websites can sometimes be tricky. You know, if I hold my finger down on this and try, you know, it kind of glitches a little bit and oh goodness me, what's going on? So if you're having that trouble, if you're not, then just copy it from this web page. But if you are having that trouble, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hold my finger down on this button and then open this in a new tab. There we go. And there we go. We got it in a lovely, clean and simple.
Oh, nice. That's much nicer.
Okay, so now I can, you see how much better that behaves on a doc compared to a web page. There we go. Copy. Back over to Express. Express is over here. And let's add a scene. So to add a scene, down at the bottom of the screen, you can see my timeline. And at the end of my timeline, I've got this little box with a plus icon in it. So I'm going to tap on that. There's my new scene. Right, let's get my text in, first of all. So text, add your text. And in here now, I can tap on the 3 dots. You see the little pop-up menu that's underneath the text box?
Okay.
I'm going to tap on the 3 dots and paste. Yeah, I'm going to allow it to paste. Of course.
Yeah.
Go for it. And there we go. That's gonna. I'm gonna try it again. 3 dot. I just deleted it. There we go. Right. Paste. There we go. There we are. Right. So there's my text. Well done. You copied and pasted.
You weren't worried there at all, were you?
Yeah, no. All under control. Right. So let's. Nothing to worry about. Right. So I got my text. Let's find a nice breathy font for this again. So let's just drop down my recommended. This one's great.
That not bad.
Oh, what?
No, 2 up from that. I like that one.
Well, this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
There
we are.
I don't know.
It's not like it's my work or anything. There we are. Fine. Right.
Oh dear.
Now then, what am I going to do with this? I liked what Dom did there. Right. So I'm going to see if I can. Do something similar to Dom. So I'm going to go to media, and under photos, I'm going to search for maybe breathing. Okay. Cool. And
Go for?
Here we go. I'll go for this one. Right.
Oh.
Now then, I'm gonna first of all remove the background from this picture. Ooh.
Are you now? Oh, this is brand new.
I'm indeed. So I'm just waiting for it to upload. There we go.
How can you tell that you're still waiting? It's that little orange thing and
yeah, that little orange cloud just means that it's loading your picture up. You can still keep on working, but maybe you wouldn't be able to remove a background or something like that. Right. So I'm going to pop that person up into the corner there. Now I'm going to maybe pop this onto 2 lines, and then I'm going to angle it like this.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm going to animate this piece of text as well.
Oh, I wonder what he's going to do. I've got an inkling of what you're going to do.
And I'm going to drift like this. But I'm going to pop, yeah, it is. Because the text is behind the person, it actually kind of, ooh, there we go. I think maybe I need to pop that up a little bit like that. Try it again. So try and get that kind of, yes, like that. Yeah,
Nice.
so it looks like it's coming out of her mouth. Right.
Yeah.
Background though needs sorted out. So I'm just going to into elements and then backgrounds. And then I'm just going to search in here for gradient.
So you've removed the background on the person.
Because I want to get the text coming out behind him, the head.
Right. And you can tell that the text is behind her because of your layers, can't you?
Yeah, you can see in the top right-hand corner, I got my layer stack, and the text is over here. It's underneath the picture of the lady. So make sure it's underneath. So now the text is kind of fading in. Looks like it's coming out of her mouth. Right, and now I want to put a background in. So, something nice and subtle, I think, here. So I think this one would be fine. Yeah.
No, great, yeah.
I'm not sure about this color, this red. It's a bit shouty, isn't it? So I'm going to maybe just go for a nice muted color there.
Yeah, that works nicely.
Yeah, there we go. And that's me done on this scene. Right.
Nice. He's done well.
Back to you, Dom.
Okay, right. So move by minutes is the next one. I'm going to copy that. You don't need to copy these. You can just type them in. And then I'm going to go share this tab instead. Right. Add another scene. You can see now that they're all 5 seconds long because every time you put a photo in, they're always by default 5 seconds long. So what I'll do is, this one's move by minutes. So maybe I'll go to media. Maybe I'll go to videos. Ooh. And I'll search for minutes. Move by minutes. And then we got this clock. Look at that. That's pretty cool. I like that one. So I'm going to click that. Now, this is a 10-second long video. And also, it's got little sort of space at the top where you can see white and the bottom. So there's two ways to get rid of that. One is to stretch it out, top and bottom. But you can also press the fit video button just there as well. And that will fit it to your page, which is great. Now, I'll go to text. I'll go to add your text. I'll pop in my text, move by minutes. Oh, do you know what? I quite like that blue. I wasn't expecting to like that. But that's quite nice. You can go to text layouts and go to dynamic. That means it's going to make it into a box no matter where I put this, which is cool. I wonder if it, move by minutes. Nice. Maybe I'll do it really big. Now, I like the blue. Yeah, I like the blue, but it still needs to stand out a little bit. So I'll do a classic Jones and I'll put an outline on it. So my fill is blue, but my outline is going to be white.
Yeah.
Or I'll use the dropper tool and I'll match it to the white of the clock. You won't be able to see my dropper moving now because for some reason, I don't know why it doesn't allow you to do that. But that's now the white of the clock. So that's a bit more subtle, which is cool. And then move by minutes. I want to animate that. So let me click there in the text. Go down to animate. Move by minutes. Yeah, maybe that one. Maybe that flicker one would be good. There is a jitter in the loop. Actually, in the loop. Probably need to go to... So there's different animations. There's in, there's loop, and there's out. Yeah? That's how it animates on the way in, how it loops. That's how it continuously happens during the scene, and then out how it leaves. So maybe we'll go to loop here, and you could do blinking. Yeah, I like the blinking. Actually, that works well. That's cool. But then also one of the things I'm conscious of is scene number 1 is 5 seconds long. Scene number 2 is 5 seconds long. And then this one is 9.9 because that's how long the video is. So I'm clicking and dragging to make this smaller, and I'm making it roughly about 5. There we go. Nice. This is all going well. Look at this little scene. This is a banger. Move by minutes. Yeah, I like that one. That's cool. Right, Jonesy. Fancy it?
Yeah. You won't need to be with me for. I've been carrying on whilst Dom was showing you that. I've been doing exactly the same thing. So I added a scene. I've got a video clip this time, which is this this clock on a kind of green.
Play it. Let's have a look.
Well, you can see there in the top right-hand corner that, do you see, it's actually still loading my video clip in. See that little wheel?
Yeah.
So I think if I click play there, so basically Express
Oh, here
lets
we go. I think it's just
there we
done
go. It'll let you carry on working whilst it's loading, but it's not kind of ready to play yet. So you can still keep on working. So whilst it was there, oh, there we go. You can see it now. There we go.
Yeah.
So
that's cool. Yeah.
There we go. We got this hand coming in. I don't know. Yeah, I just like the color of it.
Yeah, I think it's great. I mean, you could always make it even bigger, so that it was kind of
the actual the video itself. Yeah, you could. Yeah, I could just do something like that and pop it into the over to the side like this. Yeah,
that's cool.
There we go. So, and then for the text, I just brought in text box, and then I use the eyedropper tool. The outline is the same color as the clock itself. That's what I used for that. So there we go. Yeah, so this is 16.5 seconds long, just too long. How did you crop yours back?
I did. I cropped it to 5. Yeah.
I'm just gonna grab that edge, that right hand edge of this clip, and I'll just bring it back to. We don't need to be too careful here. 5 point anything is fine. Right.
Yeah.
Here we go. What's happening next, Dom?
Cool. Right. Let's have a look. Share this tab. Right. And live our lives by hours. Right. So this is the same sort of thing. So, and live our life by hours. Live our lives by hours. So I'm gonna do this quite quickly, and then Meredith can do this quite quickly, and then we're gonna do a bit of a chunkier piece next. So add a scene. We'll go to media. Hours. What it comes up? Oh yeah, this is good because it's kind of, going through the minutes, and then you can see the hours clocking up quite quickly. So I'll go for that. That's great. And then I'll get my text. Add your text. Pop that in there and live our lives by hours. Now this time it's done. It's put it into blue, but this is a black and white video clip. So I think what I'm going to do is change my fill to white, and then also try and get it onto one line. So I'm using the corners of the box, the text box, in order to get it onto one line, and then pop it here. Right, and live our lives by hours. In terms of animation for this one, I haven't really got anything in mind yet. Loop and live our lives by hours. Maybe jitter, maybe wiggle. Oh, I quite like the yo-yo actually here. That works well, I think. Yeah, and you can decide, how intense you want that to be. That'll be how much it goes up and down. That looks fine to me. But then also the thing that you've got to make sure is, well, you don't have to do this, but I do think it's good to bring them all down roughly to the same length. So I'm going to do, there you go, 5 again. So, we'll just have a quick skip through. First scene, there's some typewriter on there. Second scene, the animation was a fade, I think it was. Third one is like this kind of flashing one. Fourth one is this kind of yo-yo one. I like that. That works really well. Go on then, Jones. Or I'm happy to carry on if you want us to.
No, that's fine. Yeah, so I've got my... Oh, I didn't do it. I didn't click on it, did I? There we go.
Yeah.
So got my final scene. Here we go. So I found this hourglass video. As you can see, the sand there dripping through. That's cool. So I got my text. The one thing I haven't done for these last 2 scenes is animate my text. So I'm just going to do that now. So yeah, I do like... So these animation effects, the visibility ones are just for text. So you've got the move animation presets. They work with everything, images, graphics, shapes, anything. But these visibility at the top, these are just for text. So I like these. Maybe I'll do that. Bring down the intensity, bring down the speed a bit. There we go. Nice and subtle.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, like that. And then over here, this one, live our lives by minute, live our lives by hours, animation. Go for a loop this time. And again, maybe I'll go for blinking on that. And the visibility again is just for text.
Right. So you're quite subtle there.
There we go. Something like that. Lovely. Yeah, that's great.
And what about
so
the length of that scene? Are you going to keep that?
Oh
Doesn't
yeah,
matter
let's
if
bring
it ends
that.
it, but
No, I'm not. So let's just bring this down again. So don't be like 5.2, 5.1, 5 seconds. Just like five point something. It's fine.
Yeah.
Dear me.
Yeah.
What's 0.3 seconds between friends? Absolutely nothing. Right. So there we are. So I got my scene set up. Let's jump back to Dom. Go, man.
Cool. Right. Okay. Let's go back to this tab. Right. Now we've done those last three as individual separate scenes. But if we read this bit, it's we count our days in squares of paper that we often hang on our walls, sorted by 30s, spread by the 12s. So they're talking about calendar, talking about months of the year. So we count our days in squares of paper, the way that you have, like, a little day for each day within a month. And then we hang them on our walls. That's a calendar, sorted by 30s, roughly 30 days in a month, although some are 31 and February does what it likes. And then spread by the 12s because there's 12 months in a year. Gotcha. So I'm going to grab all of that, all of it. And then I'm going to go. What was that?
That was me blowing my nose.
Blimey. Thought it was in the Serengeti, going to get stampeded.
What note? I think that was a G. Was it? It was an A. Right.
Oh, I thought it was an A sharp, actually. Right. So we put our new scene in here. You just add a scene, put a new scene in there. And then I'm going to go to media and I'm going to go to videos. And here I'm going to search for calendar because I found this chap here. This one down here. Now, you don't have to use, you can use whichever one you like. It doesn't really matter. Yeah. But this one's 20 seconds long and it's got some good detail on it. It's counting squares. Let's have a look at it. It's counting squares. It's marking them off. It looks like it's the end of the month. So he's marked off 30. And I like that. It's got something, it's got kind of interesting things for the viewer to look at. So I'm going to keep that one in there. And then I'm going to go to text, add your text. Pop all of that in. Whoa, massive. Right. So if I just use my fingers on the trackpad to make that a little bit smaller, I'll bring that down. I'll stretch that out. Now, there we go. Let's zoom in again. So we've got 3 lines. Let's get it in the center. Oh, look at that. Both arrows, both lines, pink lines going. Oh, what am I trying to say? Horizontal and vertical pink lines means it's centered. I think I'm going to change the fill color of the text to white and then change the text so it's a bit more readable. That's a bit more readable, I suppose. Oh, I like that one. That's nice. If I come back out of that, the numbers, the letters, I can't even speak today. The letters are a little bit close together. So let's increase. Oh, that's not increasing anything. Let's do select all and then increase the letter space. There we go. Increase it just a little bit. That's a bit better. I think that's more readable. And then also maybe what I'll do is actually increase the line spacing. Look at that. Nice. And then we can make sure that it's centered again. Okie dokie. So what I'm going to do with this, you see, this clip is 20 seconds long. Now, up to now, all my scenes have been 5 seconds long. One line, roughly 5 seconds long. That gives us a lot of time, and it makes it not very rushed and stuff. But I don't know, now that I've got 3 lines here, I don't know how long this should be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play it and say, I'm going to read those words on screen. And as soon as I've finished, I'm going to pause it and then trim the clip.
Oh, that's clever, that is.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you. So we're going to go. Here we go. We count our days in squares of paper that we often hang on our walls, sorted by 30s, spread by the 12s. And I just waited because I saw that the man in the video was just doing that last X on the month there. So that'll give us a bit of time. And then that's a good point to trim our clip to, and this is being trimmed down to 12.9 seconds. Nice. So there we go. I mean, in terms of animation of this text, I guess we could look to do a loop. I'm not sure about that, Bob. Nah, definitely not that. Not jitter. Flicker. Yeah, I think, or maybe the blinking would be good. No, I think the flicker's better, but I don't want it to be very intense. So I'll click again, bring the intensity right down, just so it's quite subtle. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. That works really, really well for me. I'm happy with that. Mr. Jones.
Yes. Now then, this is interesting. So
Ooh.
I found this cool video clip of this kind of animated calendar, which I like. You see, it's kind of a cartoony calendar thing with a cross in it. That's perfect. But if I was using that to fill the screen, it's too big. There's no room for the text. So I've kind of shrunk it down. So now the text has got some nice space next to it, but it doesn't look great, does it? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the background color to exactly the same color as the back of that video because
Nice
it's in
trick.
one color. Yeah, so you're nearly kind of expanding your video. If you've got a video clip with a solid background color, then this is a neat little trick. So I'm going to just set my background color at the top there, and then eyedropper, and yeah, this is the blue that I want. And there we go. So now that's just kind of all melted into one. Text looks nice and neat next door to it. Let's sort our text out. Again, I'm going to reuse some colors that we got here. So maybe my fill color for this text is going to be that red on the calendar. And then I'm going to pop an outline on it. And that outline is going to be the white, that kind of off-white that's on the calendar.
Yeah, nice.
So I've got my my lines there. I used return or enter to add a line of an empty line in between each line. That means then that it doesn't matter that you kind of push them like this, because they kind of keep them together. So that's done, and then I just need to animate it, animation, and then I think I'd like this to maybe drift or slide. So we got drift there, and we got slide here. Drift is better, but I'd like it to drift from the other way. I'd like it to come in from the right-hand side of the page. So if I tap on drift again, see, I can change the direction there.
Oh,
you
yeah.
can even tap outside the page. That's quite nice, like that.
Yeah.
So whilst I'm doing this, there we go. If I play this scene now, yeah, I've got that cool animation playing, and it looks like it's filling the whole page, but it's not. I've faked it with that background color.
Yeah.
This video clip is 12.2 seconds. Now, if that's a bit tight, what I could always do.
That's good. That's good. Mine was.
It is great.
I left it up at mine.
Yeah,
at
if
the
you've
end,
got,
I think I could have done it in 11.
Yeah, so if you've got a video clip you really like and it's too short, maybe it's something like 5 seconds long, then you could always slow it down. Okay, so you could tap on your video clip and then bring the speed down on the left-hand side. And by slowing it down, it obviously is going to take longer to play through that scene. So now I should be able to extend that scene out further. There we go. I'm still going there at 23.9 seconds. So, if you've got a really cool video clip you like, but it's too short, that's a tip for you, is slow it down. And then you'll have more time of it. Okay, right, back to you, Dom.
Cool. Right. So I think we've only got a couple of scenes to go, and celebrate when the last of them falls. So that's celebrate when the last of them. What's the last month? It's December. What do you do at the end of December? What do you do, Meredith?
Just regret eating so many pigs in blankets. That's what I usually do. But also we have a New Year's party.
New Year's Eve party. There you go.
We don't. But for the sake of this lesson, I'll say that we do.
Yeah, let's put fireworks in the video. That'll be cool. Yeah, that one looks great. Celebrate when the last of them falls. So let's get our text, add text, paste it in, change the fill color to white. And then maybe I will get it all onto one line. There we go. Where's it going to go? There. It needs to be a bit shorter. Right. Celebrate when the last of them falls. Easy animation here. Celebrate when the last of them falls. You could just have it falling off the page. Like, why
Oh,
not?
yeah.
Yeah, maybe that one's a good font actually. Celebrate when the last of them falls. Looks kind of it looks very party like. There we go. And go back out here. Go down to animation. And here I can, you see you got rise there, but you've also got drop. So I mean, you could have it coming in. It could drop coming in, and then it could drop going out. But maybe I need the duration to be a little bit longer. So 2 seconds coming in, maybe 2 seconds going out. Yeah, nice. Let's see what that does. So if I bring my video to here, okie dokie, celebrate when the last of them falls, and then it drops out. Is it going to drop out? Is it going to drop? Ah, it's because my video's so long. Okay, that's good. That was a good way of checking. So I'm going to grab here. I'm still on like 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. There we go. Now let's see what the animation does. So this scene goes there, and celebrate when the last of them falls. There we go. Awesome. I think I'll just do the last scene if that's all right, Meredith.
Yeah.
Share this tab, and all of this because we can count. So I'm going to copy that, and then I'll go back to my video. And here's a little trick. You could go back and get the first scene, and you see the little 3 dots down here? You could go there and duplicate, and then you've got another version. You've got another scene exactly the same. And what I'm going to do is, so what I will do is this little thing here, just so we can see all my scenes on the screen. I'll grab that. I'll grab that first one, and I'll just click and hold and take it all the way to the end. And then instead of this counting poem, I'll paste in my text all of this because we can count. Get it onto 2 lines, pop it back up in the middle, and I'll keep the same animation. That's absolutely fine with me. No big deal whatsoever. Okie dokie. I'm all done here. I've got a few things to do, like voiceover, and I've got a soundtrack that I'm going to put on. And also I'm going to do some transitions. But maybe, do you want to do that last bit, Meredith?
Yeah, cool. So here we go. I just typed in Happy New Year into the video search. I got this cool kind of party with a countdown on it. So I thought that was really relevant.
Yeah.
So now I want to duplicate this first scene. Okay, so on my timeline, I'm just going to tap on the 3 dots, duplicate. Now it's going to duplicate it right next door to the first scene. So you just need to grab that little clip on your timeline. Hey, dude, grab that little clip on your timeline. Grab that little. There it is. Grab that little clip on your timeline. Hold your finger down on it, and then just shimmy it over to the end. There we go. Okay. So then I just need that last line. Hold your finger down. Copy that. Back to Express, and choose all this text. Delete, 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 delete. 3 dots. Paste. Yes, allow paste. 3 dots. Paste. Paste. There we go. All right. So, and now I can just kind of resize.
So why did it resize and stay within the box?
Oh, because I've got the dynamic text layout on here. Nice. Yeah, this one over here. So yeah, that's what's cool. Because if there's a really important word, you can kind of force it to emphasize it. So you can kind of push your lines around, and sometimes it'll make some words stand out. Okay, but for me, I think that's just fine as it is there. Yeah, that's maybe great. Just to have a bit of a difference from that first scene, I'll change that fill color. Instead of the red, I'll change it to the blue, something like that, just so that it looks like I've been working hard, where really I've just been working smart. Right. So here we are. Okay, back to you, Dom. What's coming next?
Okay, well, let's finish this off. So if I play this video, let's have a little look. There's something I'm going to notice very, very quickly. This scene goes into that scene. Whoa, it's a bit abrupt. I'd like it to be a little bit smoother between scenes. So I'm going to press the plus. I'm going to add a transition. So you can press the plus between any of the scenes. And then it will come up with this little drop down box and then add transition. And here I'm going to use dissolve. Duration a second. That is absolutely fine. But then all down the bottom here, it says apply to all scenes. And that's the one we want. So then I can just choose one and then it's in every single scene now. So now if I play counting poem and then it's going to dissolve. Yeah. And that's it.
Lovely.
Lovely. So that's in every single scene now. So that looks pro. I like that. Down here it says add audio. Let's do that. Let's go for chill. I feel like this is a chill poem, really. Now, what do I need to think about here, Mr. Jones?
Well, it's not the end of the world, but ideally you want to pick something that's long enough to cover your whole poem. Otherwise, you're going to need to duplicate your music and it'll kind of start again halfway through. So try and find something that's long enough, a couple of minutes or something.
How do I know how long my video
Well,
is?
your list there, you're the first one, chill, hip hop, upbeat, is only 21 seconds long. So that wouldn't be
but how long is my video?
Oh! It tells you right down in the bottom of the screen there, like it's 43 seconds long.
So I want to choose something which is at least 43 seconds long. Right, loud after party. I'm looking for something chill.
That's not a loud after party. That's
awful. Let's go for.
You listening, Adobe? That's awful.
Reggae brass. That sounds good. Smooth. Yeah, that's the one. Smooth chill loop. Now you can have it fade in and fade out. Why not? Let's do that. It's definitely good to have it fade out. Don't want it to just like stop, boom, and then your video is done.
Kablam.
Kablam. But also bring the volume down because you're going to record a voiceover. 16 is good. Right. And now I'm going to put my playhead back to the start, go to media, make sure I'm on audio, and then record voiceover. I'm just going to record the whole thing. Oof. So start recording. I've got my microphone selected. If you're in a classroom, if you're in a busy classroom and you don't want people to, be on your recording, get your jacket and make yourself a recording studio.
Whose coat is that jacket?
Whose coat is that jacket? And that's how you make yourself a little recording studio. Great. Look at that. Hey, hug a hoodie.
A booth.
Start recording. Alrighty. Counting poem by Saint Cynosure. We breathe by seconds, move by minutes, and live our lives by hours. We count our days in squares of paper that we often hang on our walls, sorted by 30s, spread by the 12s. And celebrate when the last of them falls. All of this because we can count. Yeah. Nice.
Nicely read, Tom.
Thank you very much. And then if I bring that back to the start, Counting Poem by Saint Cynosure. I mean, actually, the music's still too loud.
Yeah, turn that down.
Yeah, turn it down. You got to make sure there's two audio tracks on the bottom here. You can see one's my voiceover. It's called voiceover. One's smooth chill loop. That needs to come even down to like 10.
Turn it down.
We breathe by seconds. Yeah,
nice.
That's fine. Nice. And now that I'm done, I can download it up here. Click the little download button. Video resolution 720 is plenty. And I can also press share. And it will allow me to send to Google Classroom, Microsoft Teams, or create a view-only link. It'll take a while because it's a video. It's got lots of different things in it. So be patient with it. And there you go. Right.
Cool.
We are a bit late, actually, aren't we?
Yeah. I don't think we need to see mine. It's the same as yours. So that's fine.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. No worries. So pause if you need to finish, and then you can catch up with this next one. But don't miss this next one because It's brilliant and it's easy and it's quick. Unlike that
Yeah.
one, which took us about 40 minutes. 40.
Whilst we are in transition, or maybe you're doing something, remember,
Yeah.
guys, give us a like and a subscribe if you're watching this on
Yeah.
YouTube, so that you see all the other cool stuff that we put up here, like lesson packs, lesson plans, drawing tutorials, and all of our live lessons. So make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, like this video, please. Remember, teachers, if you are posting anything online, maybe you got some photos of your class working and having fun this afternoon, then please tag us in so we can see the amazing work you'll be doing as well. So you can tag us at Adobe for Edu, at Dom Trainer, at Meredith J, at Meredith Jones, you'll find us. We're on all the things.
I'm Dom_trainer, actually. I realized that yesterday that we put that
Dom_trainer. Yeah. Is that what it is mainly, or is it not?
Yeah, well, it is for Twitter anyway. Whatever.
Okay.
Right. So the best, we're going to do a little animate from audio now. So click that little blue square with the crazy blue dude, and it comes up right here. Okay, nice. So I've already got Leonard up here because I love a bit of Lenny. It could be Finley. All right, Finley. Steve. I'm going to do Steve. I love Steve. And then background, I've gone for a snowy hut. I don't know why I've gone for a snowy winter cabin. You see that one there? You can do whatever you like, but I think I'm gonna keep it in there. I think it's great. You can change the size of your little character, Steve. Yeah, let's put Steve right up there. That's great. Okay, now if I go to this tab and look at our challenge 2, create a haiku of your favorite number. A haiku is a poem which has 5 syllables, then 7 syllables, then 5 syllables. So, for example, number 17. So awesome and powerful. Best number ever. 575. So if you've got a number 17, so there's 3 syllables in your number, then this is all good. But what's your favorite number, Meredith?
It's 4.
Oh no. So number 4, right? But 2 syllables short. So you could do. What would you do?
We do maybe the number 4 is.
Right. And what if you were 7 instead of 17?
You could drop the is, couldn't you? Or you could drop the. So it could be the number 7, or it could be number 7 is. So you got like the and the is that I've put on mine with number 4. You could drop either one of those if it suits you.
So I'm going to do 9. I'm going to do 9. So I'm going to put, because 9 is only 1 syllable, so I think I need both. The number 9 is. Right. The number 9 is. So awesome.
Why is 9 your favorite number, Dom? This is important.
Because it looks like a Mr. Man, and Mr. Men were my favorite books when I was a kid.
That's fair enough. Yeah.
There you go. And then so let's go back to Adobe Express. I'm on my Animate from Audio tab. I've got Steve, and I'm ready to record. I'm going to choose Enhanced Speech because that will make sure that you don't even need the jacket over your head. No one will be able to hear. Hey?
I'm going to find it.
You won't even need it, that enhanced speech, the jacket over your head. Just use the enhanced speech. Now watch this. I'm going to press record, and then so the number 9 is so awesome and powerful. Best number ever. Okay, cool. Right. The number 9 is so awesome and powerful. Best number ever. Nice. Now, when I click that, saying enhancing audio, you can see over this side here. And what it's doing is it's listening to my voice recording. It's deciding what Steve should do with his arms, what he should do with his facial expressions. So you should definitely, what he should do with his lips, like when the lips should move, when it should close, when it should open. So when you're actually doing your recording, make sure that you're doing it with a little bit of gusto, with a little bit of enthusiasm, with a little bit of up and down in your voice, and that will make your character animate in a much more exciting way than normal.
Nice.
Round about there. Check out Steve. You ready? Look at this.
The number 9 is so awesome and powerful. Best number ever.
Steve's
Love
touch.
it.
Steve's
Steve
touch.
actually nailed it. Go on, you do this. It's fun. You know, it
Yeah,
takes a
okay.
couple minutes.
All right, cool. I found it. Look, that's why my look, I found my shirt with number 4 on it.
I can't believe you did that.
This is my football top. 20 years old. This is, and more,
Wow.
and a lot
Was
more.
this when you? Is this when you played in the? You were 35 when you played in that team, weren't you?
No. This is this is for Trinity College seconds. Look, there we go.
Hey.
There you go. Repping the badge. Right.
Nice.
Okay. Come on, let's get mine in. So here we go. So I'm going to go back to the Adobe Express homepage by tapping on the Express icon in the top left-hand corner. And here we will find the blue tile that says Animate Your Voice. My voice? Yes, your voice. Tap on that. And now you can choose a character. So it'll always show that. Yeah, it'll always show you what you last did. So I had this
ready. You got to do random. I don't want to see that again.
Yeah, it's too obvious. It's too obvious. It's too obvious. So what am I going to go for? I might go for Leo.
Yeah, I knew you were going to do that.
Because I am a Leo. So there you go.
go.
There you go. Now, I could pop him over that side, but I'm going to put a number here. So it makes more sense that I put Leo over this side, looking towards the space where I'm going to put the number 4.
Gotcha.
Okay. So, background. I mean, this stadium makes sense, doesn't it? Because I'm talking about football.
Yeah. I thought just show how to change it, I suppose.
Yeah, so you can go to background. You've got different categories here. So I could go into the desert if I wanted. Oh, those are amazing.
They are cool.
Oh, I wasn't expecting those to be so good. God, these are... God, blimey. Those are great. Right. Right. Okay, maybe I'll go for one of these. These.
Oh, that red one was...
wow.
That was brilliant.
Yeah, okay. Planet. Yeah. That's great. Good. I'm ready to go. Right, so I could tap enhance speech, but I'm not going to because I'm in a quiet room. I don't need to. So I'm going to hit record. Here we go. Oh, I got my haiku written down here. So here we go. Yeah, you can use the microphone. The number 4 is muddy boots and lots of laughs. Good old number 4. Rawr.
What was going on?
I don't know. He's a lion. He's a lion. He's got
okay, I get it now.
You've got to put a rawr in there, haven't you? Come on.
Sounds like that is random. It was a pirate lion.
I can't voice a lion without a rawr. Rawr.
Shiver me timbers. What is a lion doing?
No, it
What's
wasn't.
a lion doing in an ocean?
It wasn't an R. It was a rawr. Come on.
Oh dear, so much confusion.
Right. So it's lip syncing my wonderful voice to Leo's mouth, sorting out the different mouth shapes to match the noises that I made. And then it's going to listen to the inflection of my voice. So if I sound angry, it'll make Leo look angry. If I ask a question, maybe Leo will go and give us a little bit of a shrug. So it's doing loads of clever stuff using AI. And then once it's ready, you ready? It's ready. I can tap play. The number 4 is muddy boots and lots of laughs. Good old number 4. Rawr.
That is the most pirate lion I've ever heard. Muddy boots and lots of laughs. Love it. Great.
Right. So I'm just waiting for me to get that opening editor button. You see where it's spinning around saying uploading media? At some point, that's going to switch into a button that says opening editor. But let's jump over to Dom because you've already got that button, haven't you?
Yeah,
so, there we go.
Right. So I'm going to open Steve up in the editor. Open in editor. Right. So easy peasy. Come on, Steve. Where you go? Come on, Steve-O. Come on. Sometimes you got to give it a kick. Gonna give it a kick. Oops. Just press return in the address bar. There we go. Give it a kick.
Cool. There we go.
Okay, so I can play it.
The number 9 is so awesome and powerful.
Nice. Right. So this is all good. We know it's good. Right. So I'm going to go to text. And all I want to do is add your text. I just put number 9. That's it. That's all I'm going to do. And then I'm looking for a recommended font. Oh, we did find one yesterday, didn't we? It was called,
it's called Pigmo.
Pigmo. Pigmo. Yeah. Pigmo.
Yeah.
Pigmo is random. Do you know what? I wonder if it'll work as well on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not feeling it today. I don't think.
Change it. I'm changing it.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Right, so I'm gonna go to recommended. Oh, this is a bit weird.
It is a bit
That's
peculiar.
a bit weird, isn't it? It's like
It is,
it's giving
yes.
me recommended, but not actually.
Oh, there we are. There we go. Oh, that's a good chunky one.
Yeah, this one's good. I like that one.
Yeah.
That's nice. I wonder. I'm gonna show more. I'm looking. I suppose a bit of chunk is what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's cool. But also, I want to make it a bit more exciting. So change my fill color from black, just because of the time we're doing okay.
Why don't you put a text effect on and make it look like wood, like the wood on that cabin?
Ooh, I love the way you do these things. Right, generate text effects. You can go down here.
Let's do some AI.
Text.
Let's get some AI on this, brother. Come on.
Tell us what you want it to look like. Wooden cabin. Style realistic.
Really realistic. Yeah.
Really realistic. Sample effects balloon.
Oh no, forget that. Just go. Just hit generate.
Loose.
Yeah, loose.
Yeah, I think loose is good.
Yeah, our lessons are always a bit loose. Yeah.
He's so much better at this than me. Right, wooden cabin. I want a number 9 to look like a wooden cabin.
Scroll up. Oh, he's nailed it.
That is absolutely bananas. Look at that. What is going on here?
That's amazing, man.
It is pretty cool, I suppose. That one's better, right? Oh, you can't even tell it's a number 9, or that's a problem.
No.
Yeah.
It's the first two. Maybe the one that, yeah, that one's best.
Yeah, that's good. And then, so I'm going to be happy with that. Commit it there. The funny thing about this is it's got this little green bit on here. What is that? Let's get rid of it. And then what I might do with that is I might 3 dots, duplicate it.
Ooh.
And then put one in front, just off to the side of it. Ooh, that's interesting. Because it's a text effect, it's actually done the same thing.
Yeah.
Right, so we can't actually do anything with that. That was a silly idea.
Well, you could put duotone on it or something like that.
No, you can't. I just tried that because you can't actually put the text effects that are already on there.
Oh.
No. Well, look at that. Go on, Meredith. You do one on yours.
Okay. Right. Yeah, it is. Oh, I'm still uploading media.
Oh, send it back over here then.
Yeah, back to you. Then.
Okay.
My iPad's having a moment.
Yeah, having a moment. Right. And so I could go back in here, remove effect if I wanted to.
Oh.
But I'm just showing different ways to do things.
Oh, God.
Going on ready, quite frankly. And then fill color. I could go to like a blur. And then I could duplicate, pop it somewhere like there, and then go to fill color and go to something like that.
Ooh, I see.
Yeah, and then I'm going to keep it in this kind of winter theme. Put another one on there. Can't really see where that's going right now, whether it'd be a good place to put it. But if I go in and change the color again, I'm looking for more of a purple, I think. Something like that. Yeah, that's not bad. I like that. Just kind of building up this kind of layer effect, making it look a little bit cooler, a little bit chunkier. And then bring it back to the start.
The number 9 is so awesome and powerful. Best number ever.
Okay, let's add some audio. Then we can, lo-fi. I love a bit of lo-fi.
He loves a bit of lo-fi.
Because this is only 9 seconds long, I mean, really, they'll all be long enough. So I'm just going to pop it straight
Storm's,
in.
Storm's all over that. He loves a bit of that.
It's my go-to, that one. It's my go-to every time. And then I'm going to go for fade in and fade out, and maybe bring the duration just down to 1 second, because it's not a long clip, is it?
The number 9 is so awesome and powerful.
No, I can't hear it. So let's bring the volume down to about 15.
Best.
Let's bring this back here.
The number 9 is so awesome and powerful. Best number ever.
Nice. Shall I continue? If I've got one more thing I could do here.
Yeah, you carry on now. I'm out.
Okay, fine. So one of the things is that when I'm playing Steve,
the number 9 is
it's getting lost
so
behind the
awesome
9.
and powerful.
So I wonder if I select this clip and then I duplicate it, then I get it exactly on top of the old clip, and then remove the background, and then what that'll give me, you see, is that'll give me one with Steve and the background on. It'll give me one with just Steve on it, and the one with just Steve on it, I could pop it up to the top here. Ooh, interesting. It's kept the hut in there. That's interesting.
You could crop it. Yeah, there we go.
Crop that. And then is Steve's arm going to come in front? Let's have a look.
The number 9 is so awesome and powerful. Best number ever.
Nice.
Well, if you're planning on doing that, you could have just recorded Steve on a transparent background, couldn't you? To begin with, if you're planning on it. But if it's an afterthought, then what you've done there is a great little hack. So
because what happened here was that I removed the background, but it thought that the hut was part of, it actually wanted the hut in there.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to sort of, get rid of all the rest of the stuff and just center on Steve, and then that works quite nicely, I think.
The number 9 is so awesome and powerful.
Oh yeah, I love that.
Ever.
Steve's double jiving.
That's cool.
Okie dokie. Right. Same as always. Rename your project. I'm doing it at the end. Steve. National Poetry Day. Oh, I'm sorry, Steve. I didn't name it until right at the end there. Feel like Mr. Jones. And then you can download it.
No harm done, see? No harm done. No problem.
Video resolution. What should you do?
720 is plenty, guys.
720 is plenty. You don't need to be clogging up any hard drives with more than that. And then you can press share. And then you can do a view only link. These ones are usually pretty quick because it's only small. It's only like 9 seconds long. I mean, having said that, I probably won't even do it in the time now. But generally, for the smaller the file size, the quicker it should be.
Yeah.
And there we go. Jobs are good in.
Yeah. Great job. Enjoyed that very much.
Yeah, it was good, wasn't it? I love National Poetry Day. You have so much sort of opportunity to be creative and do some cool stuff. And also, I like doing video voiceover poems. There's something quite satisfying about it, I think.
Yeah. They just look really good, and it's really professional, and looks like you've worked really hard when really you've only worked a little bit hard. Next week, Tom.
Just to show people it's there, the link is already there. Look at that copy link.
Yeah, cool.
Right, off you go.
Next week, guys, we've got ACE Level 1 training for any school staff that would like to come along to that. So what that is that it's totally free for any school staff. It's from 4 p.m. till 5:30 p.m. Come along, and then it's some training on using Express, learning about creativity in the classroom. But you'll also get a professional development certificate for that and a digital badge to put in your email signature. If you'd like to come along to that, you need to register on this link, which is bit.ly/ACE-interested. Also, that's our staff offerings. But what have we got for you in class? Well, next Wednesday, it's Mental Health Day, which is we've got about
250 schools coming to that.
Yeah, that's going to be huge.
Yeah.
So come along to that. Same as today. It starts at 1:30 p.m. And then also on Thursday, We've got the same session running live again. So we're running the live session on both days. So come along to whichever day suits you best, Wednesday or Thursday. And then on Friday, it's T.K. Jones Day. So T.K. Jones is a famous Welsh author, and he wrote a load of children's books with stories about pirates and smugglers and highwaymen and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, so we'll be having some fun looking at the stories and characters and locations from his books, and that's next Friday. So for all 3 of those sessions, if you would like to register, it's the same link that you used to register for this one, which is bit.ly/Adobe Leaders. So get registered and get on those live lessons next week, guys, and some ACE training for you staff as well, if you'd like to come along. Right, there we are. We're done.
Top job. Well done, everyone. And we'll see you next week for Mental Health Day. Take it easy.